Hey everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm thrilled that you're here. I'm going to be putting together my January book journal pages. And if you stay all the way to the end, you will get to see an awesome little cameo from my son. He is just the best and it is the sweetest. So that's at the end of the video. You have that to look forward to. For January, I am again going with the same type of design that I did for 2021. It worked, and why reinvent something if I don't need to? I am going to do less stamping though and not include a journaling card on the left. Just very simple page. So I got started with the page and then I'm going to go back to the front where it says 2022 books and put in my little covers. Hopefully I will have enough room. I did last year with the other journals that I used, which were from JM Planning Essentials. I'll leave her information in the description box, but those are about the same size as these Archer and Olive. And I'm just going to continue to add my little books all the way across for the entire year, and I just love the look. The bookshelves, I am just going to write in with pen. I've tried coloring over the years, and as I get several months in, I don't like how the coloring looks, so I'm just not going to do that. I'll just write it in. For the reading stats, I put 8 paper and 3 Kindle, and you saw that for the frame page, I put reminders of him from Colleen Hoover. So for January, to wrap that up, I'm going to put over on the left-hand side a Everyday Explorer stamp that says books I've read this month, week, year, something like that. And then I will check off month. And I'm just going to stamp 11, just like I did last year. Last year it was over on the right-hand side and really big numbers. This year I just kept it small. Then I will add another stamped phrase that says, take a look in a book. Love reading Rainbow. If you're an 80s, 90s kid, you know all about reading Rainbow. So I had to add that in there. And I will finish the spread with just a little bit of star stamping because I can't resist adding just a little bit of visual element with the stars. It helps your eyes move and travel around the layout. Thought about doing a stacking real quick of, read up at the top. Decided no, I'm not going to make it complicated, and I'm just going to keep moving forward. Now on these pages, I don't mind if things get a little messy. I want to be successful with my journal, and I've told you guys that before. It's really important to me that I can complete this journal, especially if I'm going to do a faves page, which is going to be a bonus video on Thursday, because I didn't want to make this one too long. So I'm putting down these book pages. Ran out of paper, so these are printed on the wrong type of paper. That's why they're not very bright looking, but they will work for the time being. I stamped the second row very crooked. No idea what I was doing. Like I said, I don't mind a messy look, but this was too messy. Like they were just obviously crooked. So I stamped book rating and just going to glue it down and call it good. It fixed it. That's great. Let's keep moving forward, right? And I'll add the bottom 3. So I'll have the book rating January, and then I will add the dates that I read the book. Over on the left-hand side, I thought it'd be really fun to put all the stats. It's similar to what I had last year where I did like a main book and a quote and then a bunch of stats. But this one is going to be just stats. So I will start building that in just a minute. I will use the same black washi tape and then the same teal. I think this is a teal, but I was wondering if you guys in the comments will leave me a comment and let me know what color do you think that this like green teal washi is. I want to know because I'd love to get like a stamp ink that's this color. It's very pretty. So I put down a large strip of the teal tape up at the top and then a black one, and then I will stamp all the stats using a Feed Your Craft alphabet stamp set. I thought about doing the Everyday Explorers one because I really don't have a lot of alphabet stamps. I just don't. I don't gravitate towards those, but the slanted Everyday Explorers, I just didn't want to mess with that and have trouble with that. So going with Feed Your Craft. It's a beautiful big block type of alphabet, and I love it. Again, not really paying attention to if it's straight or if my letters are a little farther apart or squished. It doesn't matter to me. The whole point is that I want to document my book favorites for January and to get my whole month documented, right? Don't want this to be a long, drawn-out process. So I had the great idea to take an Everyday Explorer stamp set called Markup. If it's still available, I will leave a link to it. It's an affiliate link, no extra cost to you. I just get a little commission. But if it's available, I will leave it. And I came up with a great idea to put one of the stamps as a box to hold the different stats. So I have paper, Kindle, tearjerker, and romance. But the funny thing is that I forgot to put genres and pages. So I'll put that in a little bit. I was thinking about using a marker that was similar to the teal color, but I didn't like it, so I switched to a gray Tombow that I can fill in for the ratings. And I did try to make sure that, I was honest with my rating, because Goodreads, you can't really do halves. So with my own ratings, I can do halves. And I like that because that's a little more honest. I'm also starting to add up the pages as I'm going, and you can see that I have my iPad off to the right and my Goodreads open, so that way I can see what days I read the books and also add up the number of pages as I go. And then I'll be able to stamp that. And that's kind of how I realized that, oops, I forgot to put the number of pages. And I had another clever idea to use that same markup stamp set as kind of a journaling line for my genres and my pages. It looks a little wonky and a little messy, but I really like it, and it worked to go with the what I needed it for, which was 2 lines of journaling to add in some of the genres and also the pages. Added in star stamping, again, just in a different color, and it's black this time. So I put those down, and now I'm going to do the stats with the Everyday Explorers number set, and I put 8 paper, 3 Kindle, 2 tearjerkers, which was You've Reached Sam and Reminders of Him, which are actually my 2 favorite books of the month. So if you want to cry some ugly tears, those books will do it. Also have 5 romance, because I love romance, and I read a whopping 3,161 pages. So pretty awesome first month of reading. But I did have 3 graphic novels that I had been renewing over and over again, so I decided to read those at the start of this year and month, January, and that's what kind of bumped up my total. Stamping in just one more chapter to wrap up this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing my January pages together and enjoy my son's little cameo.
This thing rolling. Oh, hello. My mama is Mama Grande. She makes the best burritos. And she scrapbooks. See? Look. She does so good, doesn't she? Subscribe and turn on notifications.